So Mark come upstairs being nosy, right? He like, what's, and he locked eyes with me. Mark locked eyes with me. I look at him, he look at me, and I'm like, so my mama looked at Mark, and Mark was like, what's going on? Because Beth was just standing there with all that egg all over her, like the yolk and everything. Like, there is no way I would never forget this, yo. My mama looked at Mark. She said, did you know Beth was laying in my bed? He was like, nah, you told us to stay in the room. She said, I know what I told y'all, but did you see her in my room laying in my bed? So he like, no, Ma, I ain't see her. She said, Beth, didn't I tell you don't lay in my bed? Why you want to be me so bad? I feel like you want to be me. So Beth was looking, she said, I'm sorry, man. I was tired and I didn't want to get in your bed with my outside clothes. My mama looked at her, she said, in my bed with your outside clothes. You are an outsider in my bed, in my home. You could have slept on the couch. So she was like, oh, I'm sorry. My mom like, you could have slept on the floor, but in my bed? Now in my mind, I was like, why would you lay in someone else's bed? Like, that's mad weird. She said, my mama like, I told you to come here to watch Caleb. Not to go and lay in my bed, and you probably been fiddling around my stuff, looking around in my room. Now my mom man going somewhere else. So she said, you want to be me so bad? She like, take off your shirt. Straight like that. And so she like, please, man, my face itching. Man, my face itching. I'm allergic to egg. My mama grabbed another egg. So me and Mark just looking like, I'm like, I know my mom ain't finna throw this another egg. She done already threw about 2 or 3. I know she ain't finna throw another one. My mama got that egg. She said, whack up. I'm talking about threw it with energy, threw it with all her might. She had like she was pitching for the Oreo. She whack up. You can hear it. Back up right upset. I'm talking about, look, first off, it's an egg, okay? I felt so bad for Beth. She was like, May, please stop. But I was looking like, yo, I would have walked out. So Beth like, I just want to go home. She said, okay, well, leave. Go, bye. Take off that shirt, though. You ain't going nowhere until that shirt come off. So Beth took off the shirt, her shirt. And it wasn't even my dad's shirt because she had changed it to her clothes. Man, Beth took off that shirt, tried to wipe some of that yolk off. My mama grabbed the shirt and threw the shirt in the trash, straight up. She say, now you can go on outside like that. You can go outside like that. She say, and I might as well throw my husband firefighter shirt away. He gonna have to give me another one because I'm not gonna have a random person laying in my bed under my covers in my shirt. I'm not, now I gotta go up there and wash my quilts. Fold them up and put them downstairs and be able to give them to guests. Now I got to get a whole new comforter set because I got a random person sleeping in my bed. Did you ask me, Beth, can you sleep in my bed? Didn't I tell you don't lay in my bed after the first time? Why am I repeating myself? So Beth just looking crying. She say, get out of my house, Beth. Get out of my house. You look pitiful. So Beth, it was like the walk of shame. I felt so bad for her though. So Beth walked out. But when Beth walked out, I guess she must have felt some courage. She, boom, slammed our door and then let the other door close. My mama say, oh, she think, okay. My mama grabbed 2 more eggs. Mark like, oh, I gotta go see this. I'm like, stop. I'm like, it's not funny. He like, it is. He like, yo, she look crazy. She like a clown. I'm like, it's not funny. He like, come on. So we hurry up. We follow behind mom. Beth already like trying to hit past our gate so she can go to her crib. My mama ran up behind her like real quick, like, you gonna slam my door? Back up. She was like, Joe. Joe, it was the for me. You know, like how somebody hit you and you ain't ready. You like, you just try to get out the jam. Man, she hurried up, shot up in the crib, shut the door. My mama like, let her play with me if she want to. She like, I wish she would. She don't run none up over there. She don't run none up over there. My tip, I'll flip it upside down. My mama went in the crib and she like, you know what? Y'all check I don't care if I did tell y'all to stay in y'all room. Y'all check the house. Y'all always do a walkthrough. Y'all should be checking on y'all brother. Now here's the deal. Hold on. Wait a minute. Pull the brakes all the way back. You pull the emergency brakes. You told us to stay in our room. You acting like you don't trust us. We listen to what you say. Your plan kind of failed, and now you trying to throw it on us. Oh, no, kitty boo boo la la. It ain't our fault. So, boom, we like, yeah, we understand. She say, Brody Dodie, come on, help me with the comforter. I'm like, okay. So we're pulling the comforter off and everything. So my mama changed it and everything. All you hear is ling, 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 the bell, right? So my mom look on the camera is Beth, right? It's Joanne, it's Teddy, which was Beth auntie, and it was another girl named Darnisha or Denisha or something like that. She was only around a little bit. I think that was like Beth little bestie, or she was like kind of like smashing her or whatever. So my mom like, oh they want to have a party. Okay, she like, hold on, because you know what? She probably think I'm drunk. So my mama changed her clothes, right? But when my mama changed her clothes, she ain't had my mama had like little chi-chis. So she put on just like a little beater, like a regular girly beater. And she had on like these sweatpants, and she put on some gym shoes and she tied them up. She like, come on, Rody Dodie. She like, Mark. She like, anybody move. She say, girl, boy, I don't care who it is. Knock them out. Lay them right out. I finish the rest. He like, okay. So Mark ready. Mark take off his shirt. I'm like, oh my God, like, here we go. So I'm like, I told Mom that we could watch ourselves and my own brother, but you don't want to trust us. Now look, now we into it with thou shalt respect thy neighbors. You feel me? So my mom opened the door. Now, mind you, we got the gate door that's locked. You know, only how they can get in if we unlock it. So we talking to them through the gate door. So we open up our main door. My mama say, So Joanne like, hey, May. Joanne was a sweetheart, by the way. She like, hey, May. I don't know what's happening. I did know Beth said she was coming over here to babysit Caleb. But we just had to get her an EpiPen. And Beth was over there itching. She said, why you throw eggs on her? My mama said, did you ask her why I threw eggs on her? She said, no, but I'm coming to ask you because you're an adult. She said, okay. Well, I'm asking you to ask your daughter why she got whacked with the eggs. I ain't got to explain to nobody. You not a judge. You not my husband, and you not my daddy. So she said, look, Joanne, I ain't got no problem with you, but she need to learn some manners. Beth, what was the reason why I hit you with the eggs? What was the reason? And my mama had this smirk on her face. So Mark just like this, just standing like this, you know what I'm saying, with his arms crossed. I'm like just looking like, oh my God. So Teddy like, well, you shouldn't be throwing eggs at a minor. She say, and the minor shouldn't be laying in my bed with my husband's shirt on for the second time with no underwear on, and I got to see her posterior and she under my quiff. And I just, oh my God, I could just under my covers. The only cootie cat around this house that can walk around like that is me. It's me. It's me. Ain't my man ain't finna walk in and see no free ran down bubble was going in. So Joey was like, can we talk? Can we talk? So Beth was like, all I was trying to do was watch Caleb and make sure everything was good at your house. She said, Beth, I don't feel sorry for you, okay? I'm finna get ready to shut my door. So y'all came over here to tell me about what I did. Yeah, I threw eggs. Now what? What? Y'all gonna beat me up? What? Somebody gonna take me to jail? Who? What? What's finna happen? If ain't nothing to happen, get from my door. So Joanne was like, well, how about this? I know how I'ma just nip it in the bud. Beth can't watch Caleb for you no more. She said, oh, I was never gonna ask her. Okay. I was never gonna ask her again. And my mama just slammed her. She ain't even giving nobody no water. I was still looking for like, you know, Joanne's input, because everybody faced the way my mom, they didn't know my mom was like that. The way my mom was responding, people was just like totally shocked. You know what I'm saying? My mama slammed the door. Boo! And she was like, and let her come up in my house, let her come on my porch, let her come on my sidewalk, let her come anywhere around my crib. She gonna get whacked with an egg again, and I don't feel bad. She like, come on. So boom. That was the first incident, right? So my dad ended up coming home, and Joanne ended up seeing my dad. Joanne's boyfriend was out there doing the yard. So they was talking. And now they call my dad, his nickname is Poochie. So they like, yeah, hey, Poochie. So my dad he like, yeah. So my dad went over there and he came back and he was like, yeah, the next door neighbors, the boyfriend, the stepdad, he was saying that you and Beth got into it. She said, Al, I ain't know I had to, they think they reporting to somebody. She said, matter of fact, come on, Al. They still on the porch. So she saw that they were still on the porch. It was Joanne and it was the guy. And the guy was like finishing, still doing like the rest of the line, but he was on the porch. My mama came right out in front of her yard, and me and Mark just sitting on the porch. She said, "Ow, they thought they was, who they think they report to? Tell it all. They don't know I run the show, right?" Yep, I hit her with it. She was doing the same thing, laying in my bed again, laying her filthy self in my bed, in your shirt out. Just, I don't know, just ain't got no manners. I guess her little stuff hot. If she in heat, she must be in heat. So now my mama is being loud. So Beth came out on the porch, and now you got Joanne looking. So Beth was looking, and she was like staring at my mom. My mama said, "Uh-huh." My mama started, she said, "Uh-huh." My mama started bending over. My mama was petite, so my mama started bending over, clapping her butt. She was like, "Yep, if they want to fight me, tell them to come on. Tell them, come on, please, come on, because I'm ready. I need to brushing up on my skills. Beat her like a punching bag. I need to." So Beth would just sit up there like laughing, like, yeah, whatever. So my mama goes back in the house. We go in the house. Now, after that incident, we was good, right? We was good. So time progressed. So somehow they end up, being cool, right? But my mom wasn't going over there like that no more. My mom wasn't kicking it with them like that no more. So all of a sudden, my dad used to go to work, and every time he go to the truck, it was always like a love letter, a smaller letter like, "Oh, you're so sexy," or "Your eyes are so pretty."